Jack Nicklaus has stated that golf is 80% mental. Bobby Jones said that it was a game played on a 5.5-inch course between your ears. Well, it's no accident that the world's best players routinely work with sports psychologists to help them realize their full potential. But training the brain is complex and costly. Most golfers neglect the mental part of their game. They focus on swing and equipment, and their scores don't improve. With all the new virtual reality technology available today, could there be a way to harness it to help golfers quickly improve their mental game? Finally, there's a way for you and every golfer to quickly and effectively train your mental game with the Aguila Golf Mental Training app.
For me, Aguila Golf's been eye-opening. It has given me a whole new tool, a whole new kind of fervor for the game again.
Aguila Golf for me has taken my game to a whole nother aspect, a whole nother level, allowed me then to be more effective in my shot making ability, being able to understand the mental side of the game much more than what I ever have before. With Aguila Golf, my handicap has gone down by 5 strokes.
I'd been working with virtual reality for a little while, just messing around trying to come up with different things that it could be used for. Had really become interested in the training side of virtual reality, thinking about my game that I'd been pretty frustrated with over the last year or so, and how my mental game had really deteriorated, and was thinking, I could really train myself to make better decisions and focus more, and was actually thinking more for myself what would be good for me, and then from there it extended out to, I could build an app that could do this kind of stuff and help golfers really improve on a side of the game that isn't really talked about very much or very well. From there we went on to develop Aguila.
The Aguila Golf app was developed to help you establish a world-class pre-shot routine and improve mental toughness by training the brain to make the best on-course judgments while under pressure.
The Aguila Golf mental game training system, you hear words like virtual reality or augmented reality, and you start to think, wow, that's a kid thing, The bottom line is, to activate the Aguila Golf system, you just have to look. You look at a spot and it triggers your answer. You have to be able to read and you have to be able to look. If you can read and look, you can do a virtual reality immersive training system. And I don't care if you're 6 years old or you're 66 years old, anyone can do it.
Aguila mental training is so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I watched several people put the headset on, struggle with it a little bit at first because they didn't really understand what was going on. But I put it on, kind of centered myself and realized this is really easy to learn, really easy to understand, and move forward. Like I said, you can use it anywhere, which is a really big part of the tool, and it's continually updated and gives us more learning every time I get on it.
Using the Aguila virtual reality trainer, you're immersed in a 360-degree learning environment, facing on-course situations that will improve your game management and your game. You'll learn to choose the correct shot for your game in real on-course situations and then visualize the shot before you hit it, ultimately experiencing the result without ever taking a swing.
The first time I tried Aguila Golf mental training system, I was at the golf course practicing, so I got in the headset, put the headset on, got on the app. I instantly fell in love with it. I thought it was great. I thought it would take the mental training of golf and take that to the next level.
The major difference for Aguila compared to learning all other ways of learning about the mental game in golf is that you actually get to physically view a situation and be in the moment and get instant feedback on whether you're making good decisions, and you're learning how to visualize the shots at the same time. You can't do that while reading a magazine or any of that kind of stuff, and you don't ever get feedback on whether you're making good decisions or bad decisions. So you go out onto the course and you may be thinking that you're making solid decisions and you're really not.
As a golfer who has trouble visualizing, Aguila Golf's mental game trainer has helped me really take these visualizations and put them into my own head and allowed me to practice to gain more consistency with my mental game. With Aguila, you see what you're supposed to see. It's different than reading a book. It's different than even listening to a coach, which is very important. But this is taking those concepts and allowing you to visualize them and go through that exact scenario that you would be seeing out on the golf course.
Built by an elite team of golfers, statisticians, and programmers, the Aguila Golf Mental Training app is the first of its kind. It harnesses cutting-edge mental strategies and visualization techniques to transform your smartphone or tablet into a personal mental game coach. Using the Aguila VR headset or your own compatible headset, the Aguila Game Trainer improves your on-course decision-making, confidence, and overall mental strength in a 360-degree immersive environment that's available anytime, anywhere.
Well, the first time I saw the Aguila training program, I was a little doubtful on it. Didn't understand a whole lot about the virtual reality part of it. So that was a whole new world to me. You know, I have young sons, they're all into that stuff, and they're looking at me going, "This is pretty cool, Dad, so you need to check this out." So I put it on, had to figure out how to center myself and get used to it. And but once from there, you can learn so quickly and adapt kind of my game to it, and understanding so many things I never paid attention to before.
So things have really changed in the last few years, and we finally have the tools available to us in terms of virtual reality, augmented reality, cloud computing. You know, we have the ability now to, with GPS, you know, and 360 cameras, to bring an environment together, an immersive environment together that didn't exist 3 years ago. We've really been able now to create an environment with technology that mimics what happens on a golf course, but the real advantage is the repetitiveness of it. I can play, you know, 4 rounds of golf in less than an hour mentally and train myself, where to play 4 rounds of golf and get that training on the golf course with all the stimulus is gonna take me, you know, in the average guy, it's gonna take 3 weeks because you can't get that many rounds in a week. So it really can improve your, the way you score, the way you play. It really changes your approach to the game. You start to think about things you never thought about before. And it's all because we've been able to bring this new technology together into a nice, neat package that is simple to use and really focuses on the, you know, the mental side of the game that we have never been able to focus on before.
Aguila Golf for me has taken my game to a whole nother aspect, a whole nother level, allowed me then to be more effective in my shot making ability, being able to understand the mental side of the game much more than what I ever have before, and really helping me lower my handicap and enjoy the game a lot more. So it's a lot more fun now playing golf when you're playing better than it is when you're not. With Aguila Golf, my handicap has gone down by 5 strokes.
With the Aguila Mental Game Trainer, you can customize your training program. You can select from many different categories to train yourself and your game, including driving, approach, short game, and putting. You're then presented with different possible shots for each unique situation. You'll get instant video feedback specific for each of your decisions based on mathematical modeling and strokes gained statistics, the most important stat on tour. You'll learn to build a world-class pre-shot routine by learning to incorporate the power of visualization into your game.
One big thing for Aguila is the amount of reps that you can get. In a normal round of golf, you play for 4 hours and you get 80 reps. And that's including the repetitions that you're taking on the green, so not even, you know, shot-wise, you're only getting 40, 45 repetitions, and on the green, you're only getting 30 or 35 repetitions. And in 20 minutes with Aguila, you can get that many repetitions on making decisions and visualizing your shot. And you can actually see the shot take off using the shot tracker on the virtual reality system, so you can build confidence even without ever hitting a shot. Just watching the visualization and practicing how to do that will make a huge difference in your game.
For me, Aguila Golf's been eye-opening. It has given me a whole new tool, a whole new kind of fervor for the game again. And now I know I can get out there and be a lot more consistent. And that's kind of all I really want to do in the game of golf. I'm never going to be a great golfer, but I'd like to be able to play with the guys I'm playing with at fairly similar levels and enjoy it like I used to.
You know, you'd always heard about how Jack said he never hit a shot until he saw it first. And you know, the greatest players in the game all will say that. And to be honest with you, there were no tools and just nothing you could do other than, you know, going to a very, very expensive sports psychologist that would give you some drills. But even then, you know, you couldn't really conjure up your shot. You know, you couldn't see it. You can't read a book and translate that into a shot, or very, very few people can, you know. So, you know, it just was very difficult to really improve the mental side of your game as much as you could improve the physical side, because there just weren't the tools to do it.
Aguila's Visualization Trainer enables you to train your brain to see the shot you want before you hit it. The app is also loaded with additional features that will take your game to the next level and have fun while doing it. There are lessons from PGA Tour pros, instructional videos, insights into the rules of the game, and thousands of did you know factoids, as well as specific content for juniors, women, and coaches, and much, much more. No headset? No problem. Just choose the touch mode and use your fingers to navigate everything the Aguila app has to offer. But to get the maximum benefit of immersive virtual reality training, you'll want to use a VR headset. And today, if you act right now, we have a special offer. The Aguila Golf Mental Game Trainer has received numerous accolades. If you click the link and order the app today, you'll also receive a free Aguila VR headset and a free 1-year subscription. That's a $100 value. And the Aguila Golf Trainer is completely guaranteed. We're so convinced that you'll learn to visualize your best shots, start hitting more consistent shots, and lower your scores quickly. If you don't, just send it back for a full product refund. There's no risk.
Quite frankly, it's simple stuff to use. And because it's so simple, you quickly start to really grasp the concepts. And you know, after you use it once, you'll notice it on the golf course the first time. You'll start to think about, wait, should I really, how much slope is this, you know? I mean, this is 10 yards up. They said over 150 yards, it's a yard for every yard up, it's a yard more a club. You know, if I had a 150-yard shot before and it was uphill, I hit my 150-yard club. Well, now I start thinking, oh no, I got to hit this like 162 to get it to the stick. And you know, you'll notice it right away, but it's so simple to use. You simply put the headset on, put your phone in, put the headset on, and then just read and put the dot where you want it to go. It's that simple. Your eyes go to where you want to go. It's as difficult as that.
Aguila Golf Training has already helped my game 4 to 5 strokes already.
Aguila Golf's mental training app is rapidly becoming the go-to tool for players of all levels to help improve their mental game and lower their scores quickly and easily. So what are you waiting for? Finally, there's a fast and fun way to develop your mental game and lower your scores with the power of the Aguila Golf Mental Training System. Click on the link for our special offer and start improving your mental toughness and your golf game today.